Okay, now the winner of the first elimination last week, Bullville Victory, driven by Walter Case Jr. But tonight, Bullville Victory will be driven by Cap Manzi, who had quite a trip last night at the Meadowlands. We just saw. He's standing by with our own Matt Lachlan in the paddock. Matt?
Gary, thank you very much indeed. A great trip last night on Beat the Wheel. Is there another world's record in this horse?
Well, I don't know if that's possible. I'm just hoping for a good performance.
Now, you've driven Bullville Victory before, but you did not drive it last week. Did Walter Case tell you anything about how the horse, or did Per Eriksson tell you anything about how the horse handled the half mile?
Per gave me a few pointers about him on the half mile. I've drove him on the big track, but I know the horse pretty well, so I have confidence in him.
All right, we'll see how things develop for Cap Manzi and Bullville Victory as we look forward to the Yonkers Trot. Gentlemen.
Well, after last night, Cat taking a step back, a little low-key as he gets ready to drive Bullville Victory, and we get ready for our feature race. It is the Yonkers Trot, the 40th edition. The final purse over $286,000, and the stakes record last year, American winner who won the Yonkers Trot and the Hambo, but was denied the Triple Crown by Pine Chip in the Kentucky Futurity. 156-2 is your stakes record. And as Frank said, Westgate Crown is not Triple Crown eligible, but 5 of the 8 trotters tonight are. And let us now give you the post parade for the Yonkers Trot. The one horse is Noble Troubadour, trained and driven by Carl Allen and owned by Donald Fisher.
Son of 1990 Yonkers Trot winner Royal Troubadour. Carl Allen has won this race twice, Mo Bandy via disqualification and Royal Troubadour. This one makes his second start of the year and is very in over his head here, I'm afraid.
And Carl Allen looking to win his 3rd Yonkers Trot, which would break a logjam with 6 other drivers. ARMBRO Marshall is the 2 horse, driven by Bill O'Donnell, trained by Bill Wellwood, and owned by the Wellwood Stables.
And Bill Wellwood was, Billy O'Donnell won the 1989 Yonkers Trot. He was supposed to win that year with Valley Victory. He's not supposed to with ARMBRO Marshall, but he just may.
The 3 horse, Mr. LAVEC, driven by Jimmy Takter, trained by Connie Svensson, owned by the Abdika Vinn of Malmo, Sweden.
The last 4 winners of the Dexter Cup have gone on to win the Yonkers Trot. Royal Troubadour, Crown's Invitation, Dead Heat McCluckey, and American winner. Mr. LAVEC won the 94 Dexter. We shall see.
The 4 horse is Lost 2, driven by Wally Hennessy, trained by Jackie McLeod, and owned by Wayne Lynch.
From the first crop of the Millionaire Go Get Lost, this horse surprised many by getting 3rd last week. Wayne Lynch wants to showcase Go Get Lost. This is a good spot.
The 5 horse is Bullville Victory, driven by Cap Manzi, trained by Per Eriksson, owned by Mottram, the Arntandi Stable, Palmer, and Eriksson.
And if you asked Per Eriksson last week, he would have thought Smasher would be in the final. Bullville Victory got the job done last week. We'll need a fast fractions here.
The 6 horse is Westgate Crown, driven by Walter Case Jr., trained by Raz McKenzie, owned by John and Paul Simmons, and Rose Gaida.
Second start of the year. Can he be sharp enough and can he handle the turns? Will be tested early by Mr. LAVEC.
The 7 horse is BOSPHORUS, driven by Ron Waples, trained by Buck Sprinkle, and owned by Hubert Schott and Slegwart Schwan of Hürten, Germany.
Sold recently to European interests, makes first start for those connections. Another one who'll need some fast fractions up front.
And they have the newest Hall of Famer in the bike. And the 8 horse, speaking of Hall of Famers, is driven by Hervé Filion. The horse is Call Upon. The trainer is Tommy Houghton, owned by the Aaron Case Stable and the R&I Farms.
The horse has made breaks his last couple and is saddled with a real tough spot here. I think he'll be fortunate to get any kind of a check in this one.
Okay, so those are your 8 trotters in the 40th edition of the Yonkers Trot. Now let's take you back to 1992, the Yonkers Trot final, the Dead Heat, McCluckey and Magic Lobel.
By a length and a half, McCluckey the outside second, Magic Lobel on the wheel third. Through the stretch, Valley Borsby, McCluckey on the outside, the strong horse and Magic Lobel. McCluckey on the outside, Magic Lobel on the inside. There hits the point.
So it was a dead heat for win, the first time that's ever happened in Yonkers Trot history. Will it happen again tonight? Stay tuned for the Yonkers Trot on Summer Racing 94. The first jewel in the trotting Triple Crown is about to go to post. Let's take a look at the odds. Noble Troubadour, no one believes. ARMBRO Marshall at 4, Mr. LAVEC at 8-5, Lost 2. Wally Hennessy has 4 on the night. That is going to be a long one if he makes it 5. The 5-horse Bullville Victory at 15, Westgate Crown 4-5 with Walter Case Jr., Bosphorus at 22, and Call Upon at 75.
Jimmy Takter will make the lead first. Walter will be coming right at him. What I expect Billy O'Donnell and ARMBRO Marshall to do is ease out of the gate around Noble Troubadour. I expect very little resistance from Carl Allen in the rail, and this horse could be sitting a very golden trip behind what could be a very hefty speed duel up front, and could very well pick up all the pieces coming home.
All right, so as you can see, the 2-horse ARMBRO Marshall at 4, the 3 Mr. LAVEC at 6-5, and the 6-horse Westgate Crown at 6-5. It is the first jewel in the trotting Triple Crown, the Yonkers Trot, the purse over $286,000, the stakes record 156 and 2 set last year by American winner. For the call, track announcer Bob Meyer.
They're off. Mr. LAVEC tries for the lead. ARMBRO Marshall in between horses. Second, Noble Troubadour along the rail. Third, Westgate Crown the outside. Fourth, Bullville Victory. Fifth. Around the turn down the backstretch. ARMBRO Marshall in front by a length. Mr. LAVEC alongside. Second to challenge. Noble Troubadour third. Westgate Crown alongside fourth. Bullville Victory fifth. Bosphorus sixth. Approaching the quarter pole, Mr. LAVEC on the outside to take over the lead. ARMBRO Marshall back to second. Westgate Crown up on the rim third. Quarter time is 28 and 4. At the paddock turn the first time, Mr. LAVEC leads by length. Westgate Crown goes alongside second to challenge. ARMBRO Marshall third. 4 lengths back to Noble Troubadour fourth. Bullville Victory fifth. Bosphorus the outside sixth. 4 lengths back to Call Upon seventh. Lost Two's eighth. As they come by the stands the first time, Mr. LAVEC on the inside, Westgate Crown on the outside. Head and head for the lead with ARMBRO Marshall right there third. Halftime is 57 seconds flat. Around the clubhouse turn the final time. Mr. LAVEC on the inside, Westgate Crown on the outside. Still battling for the lead. ARMBRO Marshall right there third. Bosphorus fourth. Noble Troubadour's gone off stride. Bullville Victory fifth. Down the backstretch, Mr. LAVEC hangs on the lead by a neck. Westgate Crown right there second. ARMBRO Marshall along the rail third. Bosphorus gets the cover on the outside fourth. Bullville Victory fifth. Fall back to the rest of the field. Approaching the 3/4 pole, Mr. LAVEC still leads by a length. ARMBRO Marshall on the rail second. 3/4, 1:27 and 3. Around the far turn, Mr. LAVEC has the lead. Bosphorus draws alongside second. They now go head and head, nose to nose for the lead. ARMBRO Marshall Hunts Racing Room third. Bullville Victory on the outside fourth. They approach the head of the stretch. Mr. LAVEC still in front by a half length. Bosphorus the outside second. ARMBRO Marshall along the rail third. ARMBRO Marshall goes off stride. Mr. LAVEC and Bosphorus. Mr. LAVEC, Bosphorus and Bullville Victory. Bosphorus and Bullville Victory coming on. Here's the finish. Heck of a race. Number 5, Bullville Victory gets up by a nose. Number 7, Bosphorus second. We'll wait on the photo for the show spot. The mile in 1:58 and 2. Let's go back to Gary Sussman and Frank Drucker.
Well, there is a photo on the board, but it appears to be Bullville Victory. Is Cat Manzi having a weekend or what?
Cat Manzi is having a weekend. There are inquiries all around, quite simply because at least 2 horses went up, Noble Troubadour, and yes, Westgate Crown, who it's pretty obvious is not a small track racehorse, although he certainly put a very good account himself. Jimmy Takter pulled no punches, said if I get the lead, I'm letting no one go.
No, that's all right, Cat.
Matt, go ahead.
That's all right. We'll take a walk, Cat. A little bit about this race as you saw it.
Well, Mr. LAVEC parking the other good horse and the 2 main contenders fighting it out. Set up the race for a closer, and just fortunate to be a part of it, really.
ARMBRO Marshall broke as Billy O'Donnell made his move. How did that come into play?
Well, he might have had some trot there if he got loose, and he just had a little bad luck, and I had some good luck.
Good luck always plays a part in it, Cat. The time not near the stakes record, and perhaps that was expected tonight, but obviously the time good enough.
Good enough to win. That's all I cared about.
As